Alright, what's up, everybody? It's Travis from Gym Rats. Along with...
Ripcord from Ripcord TV,
Yep.
or GMA, is released.
Yes. We planned on doing a podcast on the George Floyd thing. But we decided not to release that because we felt like that'd be a little bit too controversial. So...
And we were very unprepared for what we had planned to talk about.
yeah, it was very unprepared. Not exactly professional, so we
No.
decided to do another one instead to kind of replace that. Yeah, so I think today we kind of just wanted to talk about some of the things that we've accomplished during coronavirus.
Yeah, we planned on doing a broader subject of just great things that came out of the coronavirus or happened during the coronavirus, and I think we can just narrow it down to what we accomplished.
Yeah.
I think that's
kind of the silver lining in it,
yeah.
In general, stuff like that. So I mean, one of the obvious things that kind of came out for us, at least, was that we were able to make this channel. And I apologize for the way my voice sounds. My allergies are pretty bad. So
Yeah.
one of the good things that came out, at least for us, anyways, was this channel and being able to interact with you guys and get our content out there and everything, and kind of build a base. And I really think we plan on continuing this for a really long time. Especially if we start making some money out of it, or I mean anything. Even if we just have a lot of people interact and they want to see more stuff. Like I have people asking me every day for new types of workouts and stuff like that. Unfortunately Joe couldn't join us today. He actually has his cap and gown pickup for graduation because he's graduating this year. So congrats to him.
Yeah.
Big shout out to him. What about you, JMA? Where you had
A lot of things. I recently got affiliated on Twitch. I've been working on. I think I've been streaming for about a year or two now. Probably going on 2 years, I think.
Yep.
And I've had YouTube for, believe it or not, probably going on 3 years probably. And I released a video 3 years ago, and never released one until about probably a year ago is when I started, or something like that. I started uploading again. But yeah, I've finally set a ground for what I want to do, what I'm doing, when I'm uploading, all that. My 2-week break is going to be over Monday. There'll be a video coming out. It's probably going to be this one.
probably this one, yeah.
I recently just was able to get I'm doing a giveaway on my Twitch. When I hit 20 subs on Twitch, I'll be doing a $50 giveaway to... I'm probably just going to Venmo you money, because no way I'm getting you a gift card. I don't know how, unless you want to wait 3 weeks in the mail, but it's up to you. But, yeah.
It's probably something you can discuss, when you pick the person with them and stuff.
Yeah, it's up to them. I don't care. That's what I've accomplished.
Good things coming. And yeah, we've gotten a bunch of ambassadorships and semi-sponsorships. We actually just got a more recent one. This company out of Australia, Flux, they make really good activewear and stuff. Actually, if you use our code GYMRADS, you get 30% off everything in the store. Helps us out too. Helps us, buy more stuff. Everything in here. Most of the stuff, the lighting, most of the stuff. The money we use to buy that is a lot of commission that we've made off of the supplements that you guys have bought using our codes. So we really appreciate that.
I want to get
as well.
I want to get into that after why we decided to do it. But one more thing about partnerships is I'm actually trying to, right now, waiting on the news, hoping, praying, I can get a couple of partnerships. I've been working on Secret Labs for gaming chairs, Corsair gaming, all sorts of keyboards, mouses, headsets, everything. I love Corsair. I have Corsair on my computer. I have Corsair. I have Corsair everything.
Right, yeah.
I have a headset stand. I've probably put more money than I'm comfortable releasing into Corsair.
I feel like, yeah, that's how we've been with the supplements as well. So.
This microphone, blue microphone, I want to try and give a sponsorship from them. I love their microphone. As you can see, the sound quality's great. Who else? Oh, Gamer Subs. Yeah. Gamer Subs. Fuck you, G Fuel. You're completely unhealthy for all of us gamers who are trying to be healthy. And you have chalk in there. It's bad.
No. Chalk in G Fuel?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, there's like unhealthy stuff in G Fuel. Gamer Subs is the way to go.
Oh shit. You ever tried Sneak? That stuff? That one with the cracked out rabbit?
Yeah, the cracked out rabbit.
Yeah.
I've thought about going with them, but I like Gamer Subs because they really they don't suppress their. They don't try and silence certain things about the YouTubers or the creators that they like. Gotcha. Misfits. Yeah. They're they don't give a fuck, honestly.
Yeah. They don't try and alter what they say.
Yeah, they're them.
Yeah.
They're them, and that's why I want to be like. I don't want someone who's
Right. Yeah. Unfiltered shit.
Yeah.
Unfiltered shit. And we do. I mean, like in our. This is what I like about the podcast. Is like we can go through, and I can do like a collaboration with you.
Yeah.
And I don't have to censor anything. Because people really don't care because it's not fitness content.
Yeah.
Or whatever. So that part I do enjoy about doing these podcasts and stuff.
Well, and the one thing I like about doing podcasts in general is it's like it's not the character that you put on when you record videos. Like I don't know if you do. I sort of do. I act a lot different in front of the camera. Yeah.
As opposed to just like talking to a buddy.
Yeah.
I somewhat do that as well. I kind of have this like crackhead persona.
Yeah, I was gonna say you gotta go crack mode.
Yeah, I mean, but that's just between the pre-workout and just like all the adrenaline from wanting to lift. Yeah, I mean that obviously is not a completely fake personality, but it's definitely one of the personalities that I kind of run with, at least on our channel. But
so I think we got most of our accomplishments that I can think of out of the way.
I think so too. Is that? I'm trying to think about the first form thing. I applied to be a first form athlete. I think I talked about this in a different video.
Yeah, the dropping out of school one. Yeah.
Yeah. So they're doing this contest to find a first form athlete and 5 ambassadors. So the first form athlete's going to get a $50,000 check, a 2-year sponsorship contract, and a lot of social media exposure. And I think that'll really boost our our YouTube channel, give us a good platform to build with, and like that $50,000. I mean, that would be life changing.
That would be and even just the exposure is life changing too.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, I think about it. I'm like, if I'm watching something and I see tons of advertisements every day. How many times do you click on one?
Right.
But something like that is still. There's still people out there who it clicks to, and those are the people that you want. And it's nice to have that outside advertising other than you, because when it gets out to more people, then that's the fan base that you want to bring in, because it's like
people that have direct interest in that topic.
Yeah,
rather than like my Instagram page. With
with
75% of it that don't even work out. Like, yeah,
and they're just friends and family. It's like, I like Travis, he's a good friend, so I'm gonna go follow him whether I like his content or not.
Right,
Whereas preferred is someone who sees just a random advertisement, like,
I
like that.
Yeah,
and
100%.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So I think I want to talk about why behind everything we do.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I started making videos and I just love it. I kind of like making videos. Yeah. It's a stress that I don't mind, and it's a stress that I like. but it's still stress.
I know exactly what you mean.
It's like
that stress coming from like your schedule and shit like that.
Yeah,
and trying to find time to do it.
It's just something that like it's like I remember I fixed a fan. I found a fan in the garbage. I fixed the fan. I soldered the wires. I put it back together, and I was like, no way it works. It was the greatest feeling in the world.
Right.
That's what I get when a video. I start with a raw clip, and then you see the end project, and you're like, this is sick.
Right. Yeah. When we're recording, we probably take between like 15 and 16 different clips.
Yeah.
And I mean, I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but when you get into editing, that's like 2 to 3 hours worth of editing, at least for us. Because I mean, ours are easier to edit than yours because you have to scan through hours of film to get clips.
Yeah.
And like ours are very scheduled. Like we know exactly what we want to do, and it's kind of easier for us to edit at least. But I mean, yeah, I know exactly what you mean. And Joe does all our editing. I just edit the thumbnails and kind of come up with the ideas and shit. But I mean, without Joe, this YouTube thing would not have been possible whatsoever.
Yeah, he plays a big part.
Extremely huge. Yeah.
And I mean, I have like, if for any of you who are watching, if maybe you watch my stream, I added a mini GoFundMe, if you will, donation goal for Bundy. He wanted to start streaming, and he has a microwave for a computer. So Jesus. If you guys see that on my stream and you go watch my stream, that's what that is for. Yeah. It's to help him, because I told Travis like a couple weeks ago, I'm like, I want everyone that I know or we hang out to be successful. Yeah. I want all of them to have some sort of, and I think of it and I'm like, I want to go to my high school reunion and, you know, be able to say, yeah, I did this. Yeah, I did that.
Like, I know exactly what you mean. Like with that 50,000 I was talking about, the first thought I had was to put up a garage, like a two-stall garage with office space, streaming space up top, and a big gym on the bottom. And I was talking to Jamie about this. I was like, you know, you could have your crew come in and record whenever you want and use the gym area. And, you know, I want everybody in my circle that's been with me through this whole thing to benefit from everything that I do. Yeah. Because if you don't do that, I mean, what's the point in being successful in the first place if you can't share that wealth, you know?
Yeah, that's something that, you know, I would feel bad, you know, not bringing him along. I would feel bad not bringing, you know, our circle along and up with us, you know.
Because they're a part of what built it.
I see a future in everything. I mean, I have videos where, you know, you guys are in my videos. I've had videos where Bundy's in my videos. I've had videos where Peter's in my videos. I've had a lot of videos where a lot of my circle, my friends are in my videos, and they help a lot, whether just being there. So, you know, it's nice to, you know,
give back a little bit.
Yeah, give back. Because I do feel for them, because they do want to do it. They see what I do and they want to do it. I like to think of it that way, but they, you know, they're like, oh, I like this video, or I like this video, you could have done that better. I take everything as like constructive criticism. Yeah. So, and then they learn from it too, I assume. But yeah, and I mean, I don't even like. It'd be great to make money, but if we get to a point where we're making money, it's just literally gonna go back into our videos. Yeah. it's literally just gonna go back into our videos, whether it's paying for bills, you know, anything to keep us up and going, so that we can make videos, but
and doing giveaways to give back to you guys, you know, subscribers and everything like that.
That's a big thing that I hate, is like people that don't give back and they can to the people that made them.
Yeah, I agree. Like, I'm going to spend as much money on me as it takes for me to, you know, have the things that I've set out to, you know, buy and achieve.
Until I have no desire to want anymore.
And well, I mean, maybe not that far, but, you know, like a nice car and, like, you know, not like nice, but,
like,
you know, like that garage idea. Yeah. Like, I'm going to spend money on building a big gym with a huge turf field, office space, a bedroom, and then everything left over goes back to these guys. Yeah. You know, I feel like I mean, that sounds a bit selfish, but I mean, I'm sure that's what most people do. I'm sure.
I mean, it's not like the building's not gonna be for the viewers at home.
Right.
It's gonna be a completely nice, new, organized way of putting out putting out a video. You know, we'll have if we do that, we'll be able to make such a large space for so much more, you know, gym equipment,
Right.
so much, you know, better ideas. We can, you know, like do stupid stuff like fill the entire garage floor with Orbeez, like you know, like stuff that you see on YouTube all the time.
Exactly.
Like stuff like that we can put back into our content to share with you guys. And that's like another thing that I love is like, you know, I've heard tons of other creators say it all the time, and it's like, if I can make someone at home come home from a bad day, you know, their parents are arguing, you know, whatever their situation is, and make them have a laugh, and, you know,
that's worth it.
Separate their, you know, because I did that as a kid. I didn't have video games as a kid, and now I love it, and, you know, it would just separate the whole situation. It just separate you from reality and just put you in a different world where in some cases it's a bad thing, in other cases it's a good thing, but,
depends on what comes out of it. Like for me, my escape was working out.
Yeah, that's your escape.
You know, and it has benefited me so much up to this point, you know. And I mean, same with you with your gaming. I mean, if you hadn't started gaming as an outlet, would this, you know, Twitch streaming and all that even be a thing to begin with?
And I would probably be more of an introvert than I am. I am still an introvert, but I you know, I've also like progressed to like talk to people, and, you know. Yeah.
I know. I've seen you branch out. I've seen you branch out quite a bit in the last couple of years.
Yeah.
And I think it's been really good for you.
It has. Yeah. And I mean, even in that sense, that's just another great achievement that's happened over quarantine.
Yeah. I mean, we've all been extremely isolated from other people. I mean, some less than others. Mm-hmm. Like I was given the opportunity to be able to hang out with Joe and make these videos. You know, and a lot of people weren't able to do that. Like I know one of my friends wasn't able to leave her house for months.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, would not. I mean, her mom would not let her out of the house whatsoever.
That I don't like that.
I don't either. I don't feel like. I mean, I've talked to a couple people about their opinion on that. I mean, that's extremely tough on somebody's mental state, especially a teenager.
And I mentioned this earlier. I was like, I think people really appreciate going outdoors now, and, you know, taking a step away from their screens, and, you know, being able to go outside. I mean, me and a couple of friends went fishing. Yeah. You know, and I actually wanted to bring this up to you as a video idea. You know, like go outside and do something, like whether we go like biking or something. You know, go down a couple of trails and just you know, get outdoors a little bit. And you know, we did yesterday. We went out and tested out some snorkel gear.
Yeah,
and
that's gonna be an interesting vlog video. If you guys, I don't know which one's gonna come out first, the podcast or that. But yeah,
it was a funny video.
It was fun, but it was fun going out and being able to make that stuff. And
you had a fan interaction too.
Yeah, we met. That was
pretty cool.
Yeah, we met one of our subscribers down there. So I mean, that was pretty fun. And I didn't recognize him at first, but once he said his name, I had played baseball with his older brother. So that was a cool connection, and like I love that. I love meeting people, you know.
It's such a great feeling.
It is too.
And even if you didn't know him, like even that you did know him, but like, you know, it's that same feeling, like, oh, I'm subbed, you know.
Yeah, he came up. He's like, he was so excited. He's like, I'm subbed, and it was just like it was a great moment. Like it actually felt like I had accomplished something. Like my YouTube thing is actually affecting people.
Yeah.
You know, I love that.
And I mean, like it literally. We were talking about it on the walk back. You were like, maybe he was so intimidated. He was like, I'm subbed. Like, he was subbed.
yeah.
I'm subbed.
Yeah, his tone of voice was interesting. I couldn't.
Is it a defensive state?
Yeah, Joe's like, damn, I couldn't tell if he was like saying I was sub because he thought you were gonna beat his ass or because he was excited. And I was like, well, I hope it was excitement and not the other one.
Yeah.
I hope I don't give off that vibe.
Yeah.
You know?
But not to steer away from that whole quarantine thing for like months.
Yeah.
We had some very strict implements at work for rules.
I'm sure.
Like we still have now, and it's so annoying because I feel like everything now with the riots and stuff have like no one's gotten any new cases. Everyone's literally rioting in the streets,
completely overshadowed the whole
Corona
thing.
No one's social distancing anymore.
Right.
Everyone, it's just like completely, no one cares about it. And I mean that's just because it's not being talked in the media as much. But like you know, like I think we're past even the downhill state of coronavirus.
Yeah, I definitely think it's. I think you'll find in the next 2 weeks that if there's no explosion in cases, then the whole corona thing was kind of blown out of proportion.
It was completely blown out of proportion, and
not to take away from any of the deaths, any of the severity, because like my aunt is a nurse, my cousin is a nurse. They've told me all the stories. Like I have the utmost respect for all of them, but I feel like the media and the government definitely blew out the amount of death cases. Like they definitely blew it out of proportion.
There's definitely, and I told you of a couple cases where, someone I knew, their aunt passed and it was of natural causes and they put coronavirus on the death certificate.
Right.
The death ratings were really, I think, altered. Yeah. But, to get out of this depressing topic, we were able to go outside, some of us, gladly, and, I mean, like, you guys went up to the park yesterday, and it was closed for swimming and other stuff, but you still got to, get outdoors, get some fresh air.
It was an awesome view. I mean, it was just a really good experience, and I wish you could have came up with this, but definitely next time. There's definitely going to be a next time. I think what we wanted to do was not exactly a meet and greet, but, like a meetup. Like, we'll be here at whatever time on this whatever day, if you want to come up and meet us, take photos with us, all that.
Do some stuff, like if there's a basketball court or something, just play basketball, like something like that, like get a little, like...
Exactly. Be in the video, all that kind of stuff.
Like, I think that'd be cool if we could have some kids, like, do a meet and greet at the school or something on the turf and play a little game of tag football, like something like that, get your fans interacted, and I think it's something that is so easy to do with such a... No offense, but like small fan base. Yeah. But it's so easy to do at the same time.
Right, because they're all people that are local.
Yeah.
So like.
But not everyone, but
No, not everyone, but a good majority.
It's something that's nice to do, and then you get to see that interaction, which is also really motivating. Yeah. It's really motivating to see that and do that. So.
I mean, you guys are what keeps me going. Gives me the motivation in the gym, outside of the gym. To shove down that 5th and 6th meal because I'm like, I want to, you know what I'm saying? I have a lot of appreciation for you guys. So, thank you.
And I might be exploring into the vlog world soon.
Good.
I kind of like I held the camera and I filmed these guys jumping off a bridge.
Yep.
And I mean, it felt kind of good. And I kind of liked it, and I felt the vibe of it. So, I mean, I might invest $550 into a camera. Yeah, it's going to be about 5 weeks.
Yeah.
Until I can afford that.
I know, I'll be picking up a job here pretty quick, too, because there's a lot of necessary stuff that we need to boost this channel's progress that we just don't have.
Yeah. Like I was saying, I need a laptop. We mainly have Travis's laptop, and I know Giselle has a laptop.
Yep.
But it would be incredibly productive to be able to go anywhere and work on anything. I'm working on capture cards. Excuse me. That would be a lot more productive because I could come here and be working on video at the same time, and I could bump out videos like that. And
there's nothing better than sitting down, editing a video with somebody else and like bouncing ideas off of each other and dude, all that. Like,
you have no clue.
Yeah.
I literally. So I only have I don't get to, granted I've been coming here every day, but I don't get to talk to you and Joselle about video ideas every day, right. And it's so different talking to another content creator than talking to someone who's like, oh, well, Logan Paul does this, and, you know,
but we're
he
not
does
Logan
that.
Paul.
We're not Logan Paul. Logan Paul doesn't edit his videos. He has an editor, so who's a professional editor. So, right. Yeah, it's really nice to bounce, you know, anything as small as just little sound effects to put in, right. You know, share stuff, you know, what we need and, you know, what we do. And I don't know if I'm more advanced at editing. Like, do you know what I mean? Like the software that I use compared to your guys' software are two different softwares.
They're two different softwares. I don't know which one's more advanced though.
Yeah.
Because what do you use?
I use Sony Vegas.
Okay, because Joe uses Final Cut Pro.
Yeah. Final
Cut Pro is a wee bit expensive.
It is a wee bit expensive, and so isn't Sony Vegas.
Right.
But I'm going to leave that there because I don't know if I can say. Yeah.
I feel like, because ours are vlogs. When you go in and edit, yes, you probably do have a little bit more skill when it comes to editing.
Yeah.
100%.
I just didn't want to be mean about that, but, like, or flex on that. But, like, I was just, like, you know what I mean? Like, we help each other in each way because we both have a different standpoint. And, you know, like, I told Joe, anytime you need sound effects, I have 3 files of sound effects. And they're like, you know, hey, if you need this, we can send you this. You know, it's like, you know, we're just washing each other's hands, I guess. Is that scratching each other's backs?
I think that's the term, yeah.
No, I think it's scratching each other's backs.
Scratch my back.
Yeah.
Something
okay,
like
so...
something close to that.
Something like that.
I don't even know what time we're at right now.
We're at 27 minutes.
Oh, nice.
Definitely feels like an eternity again.
It feels like a good eternity, though. Doesn't
Yeah,
it? You know what I'm saying?
It's definitely way better than the depressing last podcast. That was sad.
That was.
That would put me in a bad mood.
Yeah, we like stopped recording for a minute because we were gonna go get food, and I don't know if it was Joe or you, but you're like, can we be done with this depressing ass podcast?
It was Joe, and when he mentioned it, I'm like, wow, yeah, no, this is really depressing.
Yeah,
and yeah, it's just an uncomfortable topic to talk about.
Extremely.
But, you know...
I don't know. I mean... I'm not... I feel like I... Like, not that I shouldn't have an opinion on it, because everybody's entitled to an opinion. I just almost messed that mic up.
Yeah.
But, I mean... I feel like you can still have an opinion on the actions that they're taking.
Yeah. And like I said, something that I said in there that's now, like we mentioned, not gonna be released. But if you do have a problem, something that we can do is just please talk to your local politicians. Vote. Voting is the one thing that you can do to have and take part in our government in the United States. Yeah. And that's just something that you need to. It's just something you need to do. You know, not voting for the president that's the president. Well, the president can't do everything in the government. There's governors, you know, there's mayors, there's senators,
right.
There's representatives.
You'll be able to pick up the phone and have an opportunity to talk with a local official. You're not going to be able to pick up your phone and talk directly to, like, Trump.
No, yeah, exactly.
You know?
And that's where your opinions, so we can fix certain things. Like I mentioned in the police department, anything that we need to fix that we feel that should be fixed in the United States should be fixed, and you can give and share your opinions to your local officials. And that's just one thing that I wanted to get out of the way.
Yeah, no,
and
absolutely.
That's something I feel like should be shared with the public to remind them. Or even some people don't even know, you know, just Google it. Google your local office, your town hall, anything, you know, just get a hold of, you know, your mayor, and you can look it up. You can look up who it is, and it'll give you a number sometimes. So most of the time, there's you know, you're not always gonna talk directly to them, but you're gonna be talking to
somebody who's
a representative, their secretary or whatever. But
right.
Yeah. So,
Well,
in other news of what came out of the coronavirus, simping, everybody.
simping.
I'm not gonna lie, I saw a very big amount of simping, even from my dad.
What do you mean, your dad?
My dad became a large simp. Like he's a mega simp.
Like towards your mom?
Towards my mom, yeah. He's been giving her flowers, doing the dishes, and like he's
like...
becoming whipped, my guy.
Okay, yeah. Here's the thing. I feel like there is a difference between being whipped in a relationship and being a simp. Because being a simp is just trying to get somebody hooked.
Yeah.
He already has your mom hooked. That's not...
Yeah, but see, the thing is like, my mom's not telling him to do it. The camera turned off.
Oh, boy.
You want me to stop the audio?
Let me just see real quick.
We're still... Okay.
Yeah, no, we're fine.
Okay, so there is a difference between being whipped and simping, I feel like.
Oh, absolutely.
But see, the thing is my mom's not telling him to do it. Where like that would be more whipped. Like you're being whipped. Like you're telling him. You're
whipped.
You're being whipped. No, but you
right.
like she's not like do the dishes, and my dad's like, okay.
Maybe
like
she's
more
nice
just
guy.
like
there's a difference between being a simp and being a nice guy.
There definitely is.
Okay.
But a lot of people just call it simping.
That's true. Okay.
But then they
case,
also don't have girlfriends and are probably still virgins.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's another thing. I mean,
because I feel
like a lot of people would call me a simp for how I treat women, but I try to just be like a decent human being towards them.
One, I mean, I'm more of a traditional type of guy. Like, if I take a girl out to dinner, I'm paying for dinner. Like, that's how it is for me.
I don't think that's being a simp.
I don't think that's being a simp. I think that's just something that's been passed down for ages.
Yeah, I think being repeatedly taken advantage of with the expectation of getting something out of it, that is being a simp.
That is being a simp, yes. You know, like, if you have that mental, like, oh, I'm going to pick up all these girls' book that she just dropped so that I can, get a date
I mean that.
out of it. Like, you know what I mean?
Right. I'm talking like I know somebody who is a senior, right? And has all these younger girls that always ask him for rides, or always asking him to like buy him shit, or buy them shit and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
That to me, that is being a simp because he's being taken advantage of with having zero gain.
Yeah.
That I would consider being a simp.
That is mega simp. I mean, my dad gets stuff in return, so I mean...
Well, yeah, that's different. That's a marriage.
Yeah.
We're talking, I mean...
I know, but, like, he's still mega simping, though. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, yeah, I guess. Like, I don't know your,
like, literally...
your parents' relationship, so I guess I couldn't have an opinion on that.
Oh,
so.
my God.
Okay.
No, but I feel like it's been such a big topic, and I'm seeing it more and more since quarantine.
Now it is.
Okay.
So guys, so the battery's running out, and the card
was full.
So we're probably gonna wrap this podcast up here.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for joining us, for watching.
Yes, thank you.
I'm Travis from Gym Rats.
I'm Report TV, and
thank you guys for watching.